this is a pretty important section. It's your perspective. And as the image and this slide represents, what you think about, what you focus on, it gets bigger, it expands. So some examples of this, if you're shopping for a car, when you're researching that car, you're going to see it everywhere, right? Because you've tuned in to that vehicle, and everywhere you go, you're like, wow, I never noticed this vehicle before. It's everywhere now. You know, where was I? And, you know, it's the same way with leads. And so I'm going to try to, in the following slides, kind of go deeper on this a little bit. In the masterclass, if you want to go really deep, touches on a lot more. But for now, what I want to really emphasize is this. If you have a predisposition that internet leads are always bad, you're going to look for that outcome accidentally. So here's an example. You're calling the leads. The lead says, I'm just browsing. In your head, you're like, yeah, I know. This is such a waste of time. I hate doing this. All right, well, do you mind if I call you in a few months? Sure, no problem. All right, have a good day. But so because of your predisposition to these internet leads, you are already assuming that they're going to be negative, and so you're looking for that outcome accidentally. You don't mean to do it. It's how our brains work, okay? And so I'm going to approach each lead when I call them with the perspective that everyone wants a home. This person has come into my database because they're searching for a home. And I'm going to expect them that they don't think they need to talk to me right now. I'm going to expect that they only want to talk to me after they've figured it all out. And so they're going to give me a reason why I'm not a relevant conversation to have right now. That's what I'm expecting, okay? And so when they tell me they're just browsing, I'm going to approach it with excitement. Not, geez, yeah, this is what they do. This is what they always say. I'm going to approach it with, I love looking too. What are you hoping to change about where you live, right? And so same response from the lead, two totally different outcomes. And I tell this story all the time, but Dale Carnegie tells a story about a shoe salesman like 100 years ago. They were two separate companies, both on a boat to go to Australia to sell to the people in the more rural areas that don't have any shoes. The two salespeople land. They look around. One shoe salesman looks around and says, I'm going to call back home. Nobody has any shoes. He gets the company on the phone and says, I can't believe you guys sent me here. Nobody has any shoes. I'm getting on the next boat back. Whoever sent me here, you need to fire them, right? The other shoe salesperson looks around, sees that nobody has any shoes, starts to get excited, calls back home and says, nobody has any shoes. Whoever sent me here is a genius. Give them a raise and send more shoes fast. I'm going to go start doing my thing, right? Same product, same environment, same role of selling, two completely different outcomes. And for you guys, as you're starting to work these leads, if you don't have the right mindset that these are people that are searching, they need you and they don't know that they need you, right? That's the big idea. They don't know that they need you. And so if you can kind of incorporate that into every follow-up that you do, they don't think they need me. They think they got to get their ducks in a row before they talk to me, but I know more than them and I'm going to act like it in a humble way. If you can approach this with these leads with this mindset, you're going to surface a lot of opportunity. I know it because, my team is crushing it. And I want you to as well. So hope this video on mindset helps you. If you have additional questions, check out the masterclass that I did. It's a free class in CoAssemble. Just reach out to your account manager and they can help you get signed up.